They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. They said, get it greedy. I told them, go greedy. It's your chance to do your dance like it's your birthday.
What? Yo, what's happening? What's good with everybody? This is your boy, the K-Locs King, Big Country. We back with another one for y'all today. So P. Diddy trial just shocked the world. So I guess I try not to spoil. I heard he had the trial today and I was at work. I just got off. So I'm going to react to Living Life in Abundance channel. He always drops some great content too. Subscribe to the homie, you know what I'm saying, to the homie. All I know is I think they give out the sentencing to his trial though. So, and I heard it was a hot mess. I didn't hear what exactly happened. So I'm you know what I'm saying, I made sure not to spoil. I made sure I was away from the sources and everything. So this is going to be a fresh reaction, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to talk too long, but y'all know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the deals. Make sure y'all turn them notifications on as well to let you know when my videos are popping up. And we're going to get this ball rolling. Here we go, man. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We're following the breaking news as music mogul and convicted felon Sean Diddy Combs is back in court right now for sentencing. We're expecting to hear from witnesses from the trial, some of Diddy's children, and even Diddy himself.
Ooh.
He's asking the judge for mercy, and his lawyers claim he's a new man. The prosecutors are pointing...
Nigga, what? A new man? Boy, I don't know how much of a new man you can be when they caught you with about 100,000 bottles of baby oil and shit. You had the motherfucking Walgreens in your house, nigga. Like, I'm just saying. But, all right, let's go.
...to decades of abuse as cause for him to stay behind bars for a long time. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Kayleigh McEnany here with my co-host, Harris Faulkner.
Okay.
Also joining us, Fox News senior correspondent, Alicia Acuna.
Okay.
For the first time on the couch, we're excited to have her. And what a day. Criminal defense attorney and Fox News contributor, Donna Rotuno. And co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend, Griff Jenkins. Now, Diddy's legal team is asking for the judge to sentence him to time served, arguing he's learned his lesson. They've submitted dozens of letters of support from friends and family and released this 11-minute video that they plan to show in court today.
My nose fell off. No, my lip fell off. Thank you. You wear it?
You inspire, you energize, and you've left that for the rest of...
He probably has done some good, but Jesus Christ.
But Diddy, he did not give mercy to the ones he abused.
No,
now,
he didn't.
If Diddy is taking full responsibility, then he must want the harshest sentence to be allowed by law.
Yep.
But unfortunately, that is not the case. And that alone says a lot about our justice system. Because here's the jury's outcome of Diddy's sentencing. Take a look.
Before we play that, he's not wrong though, man. This whole justice system is cooked out here, man. They just don't know, man. There's still a lot of crooked shit going on out here.
Look.
Now, we are following some more breaking news. It has been a very busy Friday here as we have this post from the Inner City Press saying that Sean Diddy Combs has just been sentenced to 50 months of incarceration by the judge. That
50 months? So 50 months would be, that'd be like 4 years, 2 months? Like, what? Y'all only giving this nigga in line is 14. So 50 months minus that would be what, 36 months? So he's only going to be doing like 3 years in jail, if even that? I mean, why are we not surprised? Let's be honest. Why are we not surprised, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Person in high places, with people in high places like that, it shouldn't be shocking at all, though, that this dude is only getting 4 years for over decades of abuse, though, and stuff, but... Other people has been going to jail, but his ass don't go to jail. That's crazy, man. But I'm not surprised, man. I'm really not surprised. I felt like he wasn't going to go to jail for some reason. I just felt like he wasn't going to go to jail. Just, it's insane, man. Just, yeah, the justice system cooked, bro.
Would be minus the 14 months that he's already served. Right now, I do want to head out to our Fox 5 New York team as they do have extensive coverage.
Years,
again,
yeah,
TMZ right there saying Diddy sentenced to 4 years in prison.
decades, literally decades. He was facing a sentence of like life in prison, and now, let's see, he's got 14 real months in. That's really going to count for like a year and a half. With the programming that he'll get, he could be in a halfway house in 2 years, in 24 months.
But look at the wording that was of interest. You know, how the judge was pretty much admonishing him, taking into account that the judge felt that he had not shown any remorse. You know, like that Combs cried on the stand before, like that. How
cried on the stand, nigga?
Playing a part in this.
This nigga cried on the motherfucking stand? Oh my God, bro.
My uneducated guess is that the judge knew exactly what he was doing before he walked into that courtroom today, that he let everyone have their speech. Everyone, like, you know, I mean, this went on. Normally these things are an hour and a half. We've been here for 8 hours, right? I was on with Rosanna this morning and Kurt, and I said it's going to be somewhere, I said plus or minus 5. So it was on a little bit of the minus 5, you know, 4 years, 2 months. As I said, I think this judge, I think he said almost exactly what we predicted him to say. I know you've done a lot of good things, but I also need to take the bad things you've done into consideration, and therefore, here's my sentence. The prosecutor asking for 11 years was way beyond the pale. Department of Probation said 7 years, and he undercut them. I will tell you, no matter what they say when they come out here, the defense attorneys, I hope they're not going to get mad at me for saying this, they're going to go and have a great meal tonight. They
can
signed
pay
up
good
for a case where a guy was facing life in prison, and now a 50-year-old man will probably get out at 52 to 53 years old, which is 4 years younger than I am. He'll have his whole life ahead of him. He's got tens of millions of dollars in the bank, and hopefully he'll make this horrible situation as productive as possible. He's already started teaching classes.
Now, if that was anyone
crazy.
else, a regular Joe,
yeah,
I guarantee you he would have faced 20 years without a blink of an eye. The victims have been the ones that are failed here. They didn't get the justice that they deserve. Now, to refresh all you guys' memory, I want to show you guys all the past actions Diddy has done. And you let me know if his sentencing is fair or not.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
One point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the ceiling, and we were just like, how do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew. Don't have to validate none of their contracts.
And Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, did you see that?
The Parties of the Mega Rich. On February 9th, 2022, a documentary was posted to Vice describing the secret sex parties of the mega rich.
Really?
These parties were filled with some of the most vilest things. The manager recalls that on one weekend, a large group of 60-ish people would rent out an entire hotel. They would purchase the entire hotel just to turn it into one giant orgy. They'd spend $250,000 just for 2 nights at a time. And these billionaires, they would leave one heck of a nightmare in these hotel rooms. Is it blood on the floor, feces on the walls, or even semen stains on the ceiling? Inside these rooms that were left by these billionaires, a black light showing germs not visible to the eye, to the naked eye, would be turned on, and what they saw that was left of this party was disgusting.
We looked down and saw the stains, we looked to the sides and saw them on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the
If you don't understand the rules of power, you will certainly lose to someone who does. I'm
the ceiling, and we were just like, how do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down, and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all, no business at all. It ain't gonna be no artist, no nothing gonna come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly.
We come from a very homosexual era of hip hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time.
I've said that too, like back in the past too. that a lot of that stuff back then was sus. Like, we see some of them old pictures of some of these artists and stuff. They was in some suspect situations. I've been said that like multiple times.
Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for
and he was on her show. That's crazy.
And now it's all come full circle.
It's crazy that Wendy has been trying to tell us since the 90s, and the truth will always come out no matter what. And the truth is right in front of our faces.
I guess we gotta apologize to Wendy Williams because, you know what I'm saying, she told the truth. She was telling the truth the whole time.
To my man's mom, I tear that ass up.
The 90s, and the truth will always come out no matter what. And the truth is right in front of our faces.
You wasn't my man's mom, I tear that ass up.
Thank you.
Ha! Gay! Did he grab it?
To admit, Diddy committed 100% to this sketch.
Thankfully, braver men than him have taken the mic to pull back the curtains on all the nasty stuff.
I'm fucking goblins.
I went to a party on Star Island in Miami where P. Diddy has a private residence. I had no business being there. I was with a famed house producer who was DJing the party.
Sure.
And I will keep his name out of it.
Yep.
And I took a whole bunch of ecstasy because everyone there was taking ecstasy. It was basically me and like beautiful like ethnic models, like just beautiful women who I obviously had no interest in because
it's the Big Pimpin' video.
That's not my type.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick to Peppa, please.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Peppa, and ghouls from Us Weekly.
Right.
So I'm like kind of stumbling around. It's like, you know, it's all like, you know, my man is telling me that like, you know, every third person is some executive, you know, got behind the scenes guys who I don't recognize.
It's a high end crowd.
Very high end, and there's no joke. There's maybe 100 people.
Okay.
I mean, it is.
So far, so good. However, things took a turn when Fat Jew tried looking for the bathroom. According to him, the mansion was built like a maze, and he couldn't find a single bathroom in the sprawling space.
So, long story short, I am on ecstasy, and I'm trying to find the bathroom, and I can't find the bathroom, and I just kind of like go down a flight of stairs, and now I'm in like the inner windings of the mansion, because most of it's going down by the pool.
Okay.
You know, cabanas and stuff.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're getting serious.
So I get lost, and I'm in like just a maze of rooms.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking for the bathroom. I start opening doors. One's like a closet. One's a room. It doesn't have a bathroom in it. Whatever. Every room should have a bathroom in it.
That makes sense.
First of all,
if you're in this fucking
every
dungeon,
room should have,
every house.
Eventually, Fat Jew ended up in a room full of men who were all suspiciously leaning on one another.
So I open a door, and in that room, there are a bunch of men, and they're all kind of like very like Romanesque, like laying about. And, you know, kind of like very, like, kind of leaning on each other. Not really spooning, but, like, conversationally spooning. Like, if you were spooning, but facing each other and, like, leaning up on your elbow and talking.
Like, how about this?
Hey, yo. That's crazy, bruh.
It's like in public watching TV with a bunch of your friends and you're with your girlfriends.
Right, yes.
It would be like those guys kind of lounging on their girlfriends, but they're not fucking because that would be weird in public.
Fucking,
right.
But, like, you almost think that they should be feeding each other grapes. You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it was very, like...
regal lounging.
Very erotic.
Okay, all right.
Heavy erotica.
Yeah, like the drawings you would see of like old Greek hangouts.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Or like a fat Greek woman like laid on her side.
Yeah, it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes.
Here his eyes landed on Diddy and Felix the house cat, sitting next to each other closer than they should be.
I open the door, and clearly I'm not supposed to be in there. And I look, and who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy and Felix the house cat, famed house music producer.
Yeah, no, I know
are
that is.
basically spooning each other. I swear to God, they're basically spooning, and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy, and they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth.
And everyone's talking?
And everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like...
All men, though. There's not
all
one woman
men,
in this room.
all men. And they're all 100% on ecstasy. Like, you can see Diddy's in like white linen being like, oh my God. Like, rub ice on my nipples.
Right.
You know, like, oh, you're one of my best friends.
Right.
So the minute I make eye contact with him, like a gigantic bouncer comes over and says, get the fuck out. Because a lot of people turned and looked at me because it was very unexpected that like a fat guy with an afro, like no shirt on basically, like an open windbreaker, opened the door to like this like...
Now, as soon as Fat Jew made eye contact with Diddy, he decided to get the heck out of there. However, he left a mark on Diddy because, after the party, Fat Jew and the rapper ended up crossing paths at a press event for a film. Diddy was in the middle of an interview when he locked eyes with Fat Jew. Out of nowhere, he stopped the interview and pointed at Fat Jew in a room full of people, asking him where he'd seen him before. Now Fat Jew blurted out Miami, and Diddy got silent after that.
At a junket for a movie that he was in, someone is interviewing him. I'm in the back as a friend of someone who was there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all the way in the back. I'm behind a million publicists, a million people.
But you see him.
Well, he's being interviewed on the
And
couch.
you're thinking about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
By the way, anyone I ever told the story to was like, "Oh, you're a liar."
I don't think you're a liar.
Everybody was like, "You're a liar." Like, I'm sure something happened, and they knew I was on Star Island. Like, that was verified by the other person I was with.
Sure.
But people were like, "You're a liar. You didn't see them sharing a glass of Hennessy. Like, you didn't see Prelude to like an orgy. Like, this is bullshit. Like, you're being funny. Like, that's just hilarious."
Sure.
So
people don't understand. Like, them rich people parties, they be some weird demonic shit going on. It don't just be Diddy parties though. There be some other like rich people parties where some crazy shit be going on. Trust me. I've been to them I've been to the adult parties. They be acting crazy. So you can imagine how them billionaire type parties be. It'd be something else though, bruh.
A couple people said they believed me, but I think they were lying. So he's being interviewed in the middle of the interview for this movie. I mean, I'm sure you can guess what movie it is. I think he was only in a movie.
Right. At least recently.
Yes. He literally stops the interview and he points at me all the way in the back and he goes, "Yo, you, my man." And everyone in the room turns around and looks at me and he goes, "Where do I know you from?"
Oh, no.
And then I go, "Miami." And he goes, "Oh, true." And we locked eyes again, and he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he drinks the milk of other men.
Fat Jew talked about feeling scared after the event. He feared that Diddy would send people to his house to silence him. Thankfully, nothing like that happened. All because Fat Jew made the smart move of documenting his experiences online. So, in case something did happen, the internet would know who to point fingers at.
Nervous at all in like a Breaking Bad kind of way that maybe people were going to be sent to your house or something? Like,
100%.
Because I'd be a little nervous.
See, now, what I'm doing to combat that is by talking about it publicly on
And then
podcasts.
because this will come back.
Right. Because I'm most safe if I talk about it publicly.
That's so crazy.
Right.
Ice Cube tried to warn us about Diddy over 10 years ago and called him a circus ringmaster. So when this old clip from 2010, Cube was asked to share his thoughts on Diddy's place in the industry. And
Puff Daddy to me is like what's them dudes who run the 3-ring circus?
Ringmaster?
Yeah. That dude that come out and, you know what I mean?
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster.
Diddy is actually the ringmaster of predators and deviants in the industry. Meanwhile, Cube has also recently spoke on Tupac's case being reopened. And he said, "I'm pretty sure we haven't heard the absolute whole truth when it comes to Tupac's death." And
I've been said for the longest, I felt like Diddy had something to do with it, bruh, because, come on. I think Diddy had something to do with him, and I think he had something to do with Biggie's death as well. I'm just saying. It's just a theory that I possibly might, think that there's some concrete to it.
what happened to him that night in Vegas. Word on the street is that Q believes Diddy was involved in Pac's death in one way or another, and he allegedly feels Diddy is finally getting all the karma he has accumulated over the years. By the way, Cube also made headlines back in the summer when he shared a video saying he's not part of the elite industry club that so many of his peers belong to.
I'm glad that Ice Cube didn't sell his soul for fame. Because remember, if they can't feed you, they can never starve you. And Denzel Washington knew this all along. That's why he always rejected Diddy's invitation to go to his parties. Take a look.
That said, Usher is not the only one who prefers not to hang out at Diddy's parties. Denzel Washington is yet another name who wouldn't be caught dead at Diddy's place. 2009 was an eventful year for the rapper. He turned 40 that year, and he chose to celebrate that milestone in true Diddy fashion. The rapper blew away $3 million for an epic birthday bash at the Plaza Hotel in New York. The black and white themed event was graced by the likes of Jay-Z, Bono, Young Jeezy, Nelly, Estelle, Rick Ross, Cassie, Martha Stewart, Kim Kardashian, and Denzel Washington. Now, following the event, Twitter was slammed with posts from celebrities speaking highly of the party. However, one person didn't join the after party, Denzel. The actor was spotted leaving Diddy's party, and he did not look happy. Fans think that Denzel looked pretty shaken up. Washington is known for always treating his fans with respect. Yet here, he didn't look like he was in the mood for a conversation. It appears as though the actor may have witnessed some unsettling events at Diddy's party. On the contrary, Some believe that fans are scrutinizing the video excessively, arguing that Denzel was merely heading to his car after a long day. Despite this, it's worth noting that Denzel has never been seen at Diddy's parties again.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that
I want to talk about.
you want people to know about?
I don't know if this story that I have about P. Diddy is a thing.
I love it.
However, Denzel has never revealed what exactly he saw at Diddy's party.
The surviving Diddy, the diddler, Sean Epstein Combs, the PD File is about to be the most watched documentary in 2024.
Jesus.
Now, before I end this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And what I think about this, it's all a distraction to bigger things to come.
Amen. I will say that because every time something crazy like this is going on, something really big is going on that they're trying to make us ignore. So do your research and make sure you find out what's really going on right now. Because I definitely will after I get done with this video. Because something really else is going on. And it's not being put on blast like it should out here. But, I mean, we'll see what happens, though, for the most part. Anyway, this was a good video. Living the life in abundance. Subscribe to the guy, you know what I'm saying? This trial was crazy. This motherfucker only got 4 years with time served. That's crazy. It just lets you know money can really make you motherfucking live your life still regardless of consequences and shit, for the most part. And luckily it wasn't no proven murders. If it was a proven murder, he'd probably be cooked. But otherwise than that, I don't know, man. They just probably paid them some good ass attorneys, and the justice system, like I said, is cooked. All right. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about it in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the deal. The whole thing crazy though, man. And all them people that be hanging out at the parties at more and stuff, you gotta watch people like that as well, though, man, because you don't know what they be getting down for. And just everybody, y'all be safe out here. Pray to whoever you pray to. Love your family, love your friends. We gotta enjoy the time that we have out here, as always, y'all. And I appreciate love each and every one of y'all out there. Let's keep it going. Run my numbers up, 6K and beyond. And always, 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 great vibes, great day. Y'all be easy.
OG Panda Beats.